here. All right, we're getting started. The House Transportation, Mobility, and Infrastructure Committee will come to order. Would the clerk please take attendance?
Chair Shannon.
Present.
Representatives McDonald.
Present.
Coleman.
Here.
Conlon.
Present.
Farhat.
Present.
Fitzgerald.
Here.
Hoskins.
Here.
Miller. Here. Outman.
Here.
Groff.
Yes.
Bruck.
Present. Remote.
Kuntz.
Here.
St. Germain. Here. Mr. Chair, you have 13 members present. You do have a quorum.
I need a motion to adopt minutes from the last meeting, May 16th. Vice Chair Outman makes that motion. Seeing no opposition, the minutes are adopted. So we're doing a little bit of scrambling, so we're changing some things around. We're going to first start out with some testimony and votes on 2 highway naming bills. And so to get things started, we will go ahead and have Representative Zorn come up to the table, joined by Monroe County Sheriff Troy Goodenough, here to discuss HB 4158. Thank you, Representative. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee, for taking up this important bill. In June of 2020, Monroe County lost a respected member of the Monroe County Sheriff Department. Darian Young, a 24-year-old animal control officer and posse police officer, was tragically killed while on duty in Monroe County. Her patrol vehicle was hit by a suspected intoxicated driver. Ironically, the accident happened at an intersection by the Monroe County Fairgrounds, a very special place to Officer Young. In her younger years, she participated in youth animal events, and it was where she found an enthusiastic love for animals, and in later years patrolled the grounds as a posse officer on horseback. To her family and fiance, she was a bright and happy beacon of energy that made each day better. To the people of Monroe County and her colleagues at the Sheriff's Office, she was a dedicated officer who loved her job and serving the community. And in a single moment, she was taken from us. To honor her life in perpetuity, and that would remind people of her service and sacrifice, House Bill 4158 would name a portion of M50 in Monroe County that passes by the Monroe County Fairgrounds, the Officer Darian Young Memorial Highway. The naming of the road in front of the Monroe County Fairgrounds is a fitting tribute to Darian's public service, her love for animals, and her lifelong connection to Monroe County Fair. For all of us, the Memorial Highway will be a lasting tribute to Officer Darian Young's life and her service. I'd like to introduce Sheriff Troy Goodenough from the Monroe County Sheriff Department.
Mr. Chairman, members, thank you for the opportunity to present a little history in the life of Officer Darian Young and why it's so important to dedicate this stretch of M50 South Custer in her honor. Darian was hired by the County of Monroe in 2015, initially by Fairview County Home, which is an indigent home, which happens to be 400 yards from the crash site. That's where she started her career with Monroe County and used it as a stepping stone. She worked part-time until her lifelong dream was accomplished in 2018 when she was hired by the Sheriff's Office. Her duties at the Fairview County Home was numerous, serving medication to the residents. She was a resident care worker, cleaning kitchens and bathrooms, whatever was required of her to succeed in that position. She left an impact on staff and residents. Many of Darian's family also work at Fairview, both her aunt, a sister, and her grandmother. Darian had an infectious laugh, a kind heart, a quiet demeanor, but yet a practical jokester. This was tragically taken from us at the hands of a drunk driver. She had a love for animals. She frequently expressed her long-term vision of improving the animal shelter to ensure all pets were comfortable while under the care of animal control, which, just so you're aware, it's under the Office of the Sheriff. Darian went above and beyond her daily responsibilities to care for animals at animal control, but had a special passion for horses. She began showing horses at the age of 5, led the Airport High School equestrian team to 4 district championships and 2 regional championships, and continued to compete when she placed 5th in a run just days before her untimely death. While employed by Monroe County Animal Control, she became part of the Sheriff's Office Mounted Division and was a great representative of the Sheriff's Office. The drunk driver that tragically took Darian's life while on duty, she did not ask for this. She had big plans in life. She deserved more than a cross with a horseshoe at the intersection. Everyone needs to remember her and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and the pain that we endure daily as a result of this crash. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sheriff. And thank you for sharing Animal Control Officer Darian Young's story. It's very tragic, and just want to let you know that very supportive of honoring those that we lose, our bravest losing the line of duty. So thank you once again for your testimony.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a substitute H1 which adjusts the area of the highway being named. I need a motion to adopt the substitute. Rep. Coons makes that motion. Would the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to adopt the H1 substitute, Chair Shannon,
Yes.
Representatives McDonald,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Conlon,
Yes.
Farhat,
Yes.
Fitzgerald,
Yes.
Hoskins,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Outman,
Yes.
Brock,
Yes.
Bruck, Kuntz,
Yes.
St. Germain.
Yes.
Mr. Terrio, 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 pass. The H1 is adopted.
Thank you. I need a motion to report HB 4158 with recommendation as substitute H1. Representative Outman makes that motion. Would the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to report, Chair Shannon,
Yes.
Representatives McDonald,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Conlon,
Yes.
Farhat,
Yes.
Fitzgerald,
Yes.
Hoskins,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Outman,
Yes.
Roth,
Yes.
Bruck, Kuntz,
Yes.
St. Germain.
Yes.
Mr. Trio, 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 pass. The motion prevails.
Thank you. Let me get my bearings here. We're going to next. Next up, we have Representative DeBoyer, who is joined by Phil May, Pam May, and Teresa May, testifying on House Bill 4154. Thank you for coming in today. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, distinguished members of the committee. It's an honor to come before you and offer HB 4154. It's a bill to dedicate a portion of M3 in Chesterfield Township to Senior Petty Officer Jason P. May. Jason was born and raised in Chesterfield, Michigan, and bravely served the United States Navy for 18 years. At age 38, Jason passed away unexpectedly 2015 while aboard the USS Essex. July 9th of 2015, Jason's death was honored by then Governor Rick Snyder by ordering flags throughout Michigan and on the waterways to be lowered to half-staff. I think it's only right that we further honor Jason's memory and his service and dedication to the United States and to our state by renaming a portion of M3 in Chesterfield Township as Senior Chief Petty Officer Jason P. May Memorial Highway. With me, as you introduced, is mother, stepmother, and father of Jason, and I would love if you guys wouldn't mind saying a few words.
Good morning. Thank you again. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Teresa May. I am Jason's stepmom. This is his dad. This is his mom. And we just want to tell you a little bit about Jason. Jason was born and spent most of his life in Chesterfield Township and surrounding areas. My husband and I still live there. We own a small business. Pam lives in a nearby community, Macomb County. Jason enlisted into the Navy right after high school, and he had always planned to make it his career. He was very humble and would be somewhat embarrassed by all the fuss that we're making with him about right now with the memorial sign. He would come home as often as he could, but he really never talked about his job. He was serving aboard the USS Essex when he passed away 4 days after his 37th birthday. It will be 8 years next month on June 29th. He served our country for almost 18 years. It was only at his funeral that we started to learn more about who Jason was in the Navy, the stories from his Navy brothers and sisters, how well respected and he was liked by his peers and his superiors. Then once we received and started to go through all of his personal belongings, we found all of the awards, medals, and acknowledgments that he was too humble to share with us. I remember that when he passed away, his mom said, "I don't want him ever to be forgotten." With the memorial sign, we can make that happen. As people drive by and read the sign, they may not know who Senior Chief Petty Officer Jason May was, but we do, and he will not be forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you for coming in today and sharing Jason's story with us. I do really appreciate it, and thank him for his service and the sacrifice that you have made as a family. So thank you for coming in today. So I need a motion to report House Bill 4154. Representative St. Germain makes that motion. Would the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to report, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat?
Yes.
Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Hoskins?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Altman?
Yes.
Roth?
Yes.
Bruck? Kuntz?
Yes.
St. Germain?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 pass. The motion prevails.
House Bill 4154 is reported with recommendation. And did have a card to read in on House Bill 4154. Troy Hagan does not wish to speak and is neutral from MDOT and is neutral on the bill. Okay, moving on to the votes we have on our agenda and getting started with SB 0125. We do have a substitute which ties bar SB 0125 to HB 4153. Representative McDonald offers the substitute H1. I need a motion. Representative Miller makes that motion. Would the clerk please take a roll call vote?
On the motion to adopt the H1 substitute, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat,
Yes.
Fitzgerald,
Yes.
Hoskins,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Outman,
Yes.
Roth,
Yes.
Bruck, Kuntz,
Yes.
St. Germain. Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 passed. The H1 is adopted.
The substitute is adopted. Do I need to read any cards on this one? Okay. And I do have some cards to read in on SB 125. So, correct. Troy Hagan from MDOT does not wish to speak to the bill, supports the bill. Dave Worthams from the Michigan Manufacturers Association does not wish to speak, supports the bill. Judy Allen from Michigan Townships Association does not wish to speak to the bill, supports the bill. Also, SEMCOG, Mike Spence from SEMCOG does support the bill, obviously is not here today. So, Madam Clerk, I need a motion to report SB 0125 with recommendation as substitute H1. Rep. Coleman makes that motion. Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to report, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat?
Yes.
Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Hoskins?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Outman?
Yes.
Roth?
Yes.
Bruck? Kuntz?
Yes.
St. Germain?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 passed. The motion prevails.
So, SB 0125 is reported with recommendation as substituted. Next up, we have House Bill 4153, and Vice Chair Outman is offering substitute H1. Vice Chair, would you like to... I'm sorry, H4, so let me start that. Next up is House Bill 4153, and Vice Chair Outman is offering substitute H4. Vice Chair Outman, would you like to speak to the substitute?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Colleagues, I'm offering a H4 substitute for House Bill 4153 that changes the qualifying criteria to be eligible for grant dollars. It would remove both the emergency planning zone facility and the above average traffic volume parameters as eligible criteria. It would then add an international airport as an option and clarifies the language around EMS to ensure that it is the location that EMS leaves from, not necessarily where they are dispatched from. A tie bar will also be added, tying it to SB 125.
Thank you so much. Can I get a motion to adopt H4 substitute? Rep. Roth makes that motion. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote?
On the motion to adopt the H1 substitute, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
H4 substitute. You might want to restate that.
Yep, I'll already say it. I might have said H1. So, can I get a motion to adopt the H4 substitute? Rep. Roth makes the motion. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote?
I withdraw my motion to adopt the H1 substitute.
Representative Roth?
I do withdraw, excuse me, my motion on H1 substitute.
Thank you, Representative Roth. Can I get a motion to adopt the H4 substitute? Ref. Roth makes the motion. Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to adopt the H4 substitute, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat?
Yes.
Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Hoskins?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Outman?
Yes.
Roth?
Yes.
Bruck? Kuntz?
Yes.
St. Germain?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 passed. The motion prevails.
I need a motion to report HB 4153 with recommendation as substitute H4. Rep. Fitzgerald makes that motion. Will the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to report, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat?
Yes.
Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Hoskins?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Outman?
Yes.
Roth?
Yes.
Bruck? Kuntz?
Yes.
St. Germain?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 passed. The motion prevails.
HB 4153 is reported with recommendation as substitute H4. Chair, I need a motion to report, I'm sorry, Madam Clerk, I need a motion to report HB 4154. Representative St. Germain makes that motion. Would the clerk please take the roll call vote?
On the motion to report, Chair Shannon?
Yes.
Representatives McDonald?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Conlon?
Yes.
Farhat?
Yes.
Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Hoskins?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Altman?
Yes.
Roth?
Yes.
Bruck? Kuntz?
Yes.
St. Germain?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, you have 12 yeas, 0 nays, 0 pass. The motion prevails.
Thank you very much. HB 4154 is reported with recommendation. So, all right. Okay, we're going to go at ease for just a brief minute. Okay, so the committee will come back to order. We've just acted on House Bill 4154 twice. Therefore, the second motion was improper. The first vote stands. And there being no further business before the committee will stand adjourned.